Okay. So there are two types of assignments in Verilog. One maybe you can say data flow or continuous type of assignment, and in another style you can say in behavioral style procedural assignment statements are there. ठीक है, दो टाइप्स के असाइनमेंट हमारे पास रहेंगे in Verilog. One is known as data flow type continuous assignment. इसका मतलब क्या है कि जब तक आपके वायर में कुछ सिग्नल हैं तब तक मिलेगा. वंस So how to write this continuous assignment? Continuous assignment लिखने के लिए we will always use assign keyword. Assign is compulsory to use for the continuous assignment. So assign, for example, one is assign out is equals to in cell. तो ये क्या इनकॉर्पोरेट करता है, ये क्या जनरेट करता है सिंथेसिस टूल में? अगर हम ऐसा लिखे असाइन आउट इक्वल्स टू इन सेल, इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? हमारा जो सिंथेसाइजर है वो क्या? हाँ
मैम स्क्रीन शेयर નથી.
ओके. Okay, so is it visible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so if I am writing assign out equals to in cell, so what it would generate in the hardware? हार्डवेयर में ये क्या जनरेट करेगा ये स्टेटमेंट? जैसे हमने लास्ट टाइम मल्टीप्लेक्सर स्टडी किया 16x1 मल्टीप्लेक्सर, देयर वी हैव यूज्ड दिस वन, राइट? out equals to in of cell, it just says that it is a kind of multiplexer कि जहाँ पे let's say we have 4 inputs 1 2 3 and 4 and we have one output out and we have 2 selection lines, right? So here there is 0 in 1 in 3. That means in is a 4-bit variable, and at the same time let's say it is cell 0 and cell 1. That means cell is actually a 2-bit variable and out is a 1-bit variable, right? When I am writing assign out equals to in of cell, what does it mean? इसका मतलब क्या है? That if cell is equals to 0 0, right, then the value of cell will be 0. If cell is equals to 0, मतलब क्या हुआ? What does it mean? If cell equals to 0, in of cell is equals to in of 0, right? What does it mean? It says that when I am writing out equals to in of cell, that means out is equals to whatever the data inside in 0 is there, that will be transferred to the out, right? Is it clear? Whatever the data on the in 0 line is there, that will be transferred to the out line. If cell is equals to 1, तो क्या होगा? In cell is equals to in 1, so out is equals to in 1. It says data from line number in 1 will be transferred to the out. So automatically when you are writing the line something like this, assign out equals to in cell, your synthesizer generates mux inside the chip. Synthesizer generate mux on FPGA chip, right? So this is the first case. When there is an index on the right hand side, when there is an index on right hand side, every time a mux will be generated, right? जैसे हम C प्रोग्रामिंग में लिखते हैं कि out equals to in cell, right? So it just stays on the software. But when you are downloading this kind of line on the FPGA board, at that time FPGA synthesizer will generate mux on the FPGA board. It will design hardware design, right? It will design a hardware of mux on the FPGA board. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The second is, let's say I am writing assign out equals to in of 2. Here no variable is there. यहाँ पे मैंने कोई variable नहीं लिखा है, right? In a Verilog file, I am just writing assign out equals to in 2. What will happen? Any idea? It just says that when, let's say this is the line of in 2. This is a line of in 2. And this line is connected to the out. It should be given to the out. So this is the line of out. When I am writing out equals to in 2, it just, what does it do is it will connect both of them. So it will only generate a wire because here the index is not a variable, right? यहाँ पे कोई variable नहीं है. In the previous case, cell was the variable, but here cell, this is a number, is a specific number. So only a wire will be generated between in2 and out2. They will be interconnected by a wire. So what we can say that here that is generated by synthesis 2. Okay. Next case. Now let's use the conditional operator. So you have already gone through the conditional operator in C programming or in others. If I am writing assign f is equals to cell question mark a colon b. So what is the meaning of this? What will be the meaning of this? The meaning of this is if cell is equals to 1. If cell equals to 1, then f is equals to a. First operator a. Otherwise, F is equals to B. Clear? अगर हम ये स्टेटमेंट वेरीलॉग में लिखते हैं, then what would it do? It is a conditional operator. If sal equals to 1, then your output F is equals to A. Otherwise, output is equals to B. What it will generate? Hardware में क्या design होगा? Can you say that it is somewhat like let's say I have two inputs, one line and another line. Let's say this is A, this is B, it is F, sorry, this is cell. And F. What is said? That if sal equals to 1, then F equals to A. And if sal equals to 0, then F is equals to B. Now, can you say that it is a 2 cross 1 mux? Can you say that? What is it? It will generate when जब हम इस तरह का sentence लिखते हैं, at that time it generates a 2 cross 1 mux, right? Using the conditional operator. जब भी हम conditional operator लिखते हैं verilog statement में इस तरह का, at that time synthesizer will design a 2 cross 1 mux in the hardware. 2 cross 1 mux is generated in FPGA. Next, fourth, now what will happen? अभी मुझे कौन बताएगा? I want some answer from you students. If F is equals to A equals to 0, then plus D, else E minus D. क्या जनरेट होगा? जब हम इस तरह से लिखते हैं तो क्या जनरेट होगा? Here, 3 designs will be generated in the hardware. हार्डवेयर में 3 डिजाइन बन जाएगी. FPGA चिप में 3 डिजाइन बन जाएगी. कौन कौन सी? Now, for example, you know that it is a kind of mux. We know this, right? But here our selection line is something like A. राइट यहाँ पे हमने सिलेक्शन लाइन को नाम दिया है A, राइट? देन C plus D, then obviously your synthesizer will have to generate an adder, right? And it will have to generate also one mux, subtractor. So here 2 lines, one is C, one is D, same way C and D. You can also just take it fetch out from this, right? लेकिन ये अगर ये ज़्यादा hodgepodge ना हो जाए, this is the reason I have written it differently. I have drawn it differently. This is your C line, This is your D line. Again, this is a C line. This is the D line. So here adder is generated, and here subtractor will be generated. So what will be the outputs? Output of the adder? Here. This will be C plus D. And here you have C minus D. Right? Now this is a, you can say there are two inputs, one selection line and one output. Right? So this is the F. And this is the 2 cross 1 marks. When you are writing the conditional operator in this way, it will generate a 2 cross 1 marks with adder and subtractor. Right? तो आप सिर्फ एक लाइन लिखते हो, the synthesizer generates 3 components, 3 circuits. Is it clear? Yes? Adder, subtractor and 2 cross 1 marks. समझ में आ रहा है यहाँ तक? Yes or no? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So next, fifth instruction. If I am writing that my inputs are in, then 0 to 1, one input is in, another input is 0 to 1, and output is 0 to 3 out. And I am writing a sign out cell is equals to in. Then what will happen? See, you have two inputs. You have 4 outputs. So 3 inputs. One is inline, 2 selection lines, and 4 output lines are there. One input line. Have you studied about a decoder? Yes. Decoder पढ़ा है सब लोगों ने? Decoder में क्या होता है? A single input is there. The selection lines, and let's say we have 4 outputs. Right? Okay, so this is the in, line, out 0, out 1, out 1, 2, out 3. And 0, cell 1. Right? Here a decoder will be generated. जब यहाँ पे हमने कोई कांस्टेंट नहीं लिखा है, when on the LHS side, on the left hand side, a variable is there as the index. At that time, it will generate a decoder. The synthesizer will generate a decoder, right? So what we can say that on constant index on left hand side generates decoder, right? So that if the non-constant index is on the RHS side, तो एक multiplexer design होगा, और अगर non-constant index is on the LHS side, then a decoder will be generated. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The next is 6. Let's say if I'm writing a statement like assign out to is equals to in. Now, can anybody tell me that what will be generated by the synthesizer tool on the hardware? What will be generated in the synthesizer tool? Any idea? Hmm? This line will generate only a wire, right? This statement will generate only a wire, something like if it is the line of out to, sorry, this is the line of in and it is the line of out to, then a wire will be generated between out to and in, right? Because here यहाँ पे synthesizer को कोई selection नहीं करना है, right? It just knows कि मुझे second input को second line पे ही, second output पे ही transfer करना है, right? So it will only generate a wire. So we can write wire is generated by synthesizer okay, fine. Now if I'm writing, if we are using some enable pin, right, और उस वक्त let's say what number it is the 7th number. Assign q is equals to if enable equals to 1, then D, otherwise Q. क्या बनेगा? It will generate a D flip-flop, right? It will generate a D flip-flop. क्यों? Because it says कि अगर enable line 1 है, if enable line 1 है, तो Q will be assigned the D, the value of D. Otherwise, the value of Q will remain unchanged, right? जो भी है, it will remain as it is. So what is it? It is nothing but the D flip-flop, right? अगर अर्लियर केस में क्या था कि यहाँ पे कोई और इनपुट था, इंस्टेड ऑफ Q there was the another input, right? और at that time 2x1 mux was generated. लेकिन अब जब हमने एक छोटा सा चेंज कर दिया, we have written the same as the output, right? At that time it will generate a D flip-flop. This statement says that if enable is equals to 1, then the Q will be D. If D is 0, then Q will be 0. If D is equals to 1, Q will be 1. But if enable pin is 0, then the value of Q will remain unchanged up to the Q. Is it clear? समझ में आई बात? Okay. So this is how single line statements means to the synthesizer tool. Synthesizer tool उस statement का क्या meaning निकालता है और उसको किस तरह से डिजाइन करता है चिप के अंदर, right? And this is the reason that always we are trying for the structural style of modeling कि जिससे हम स्ट्रक्चर अपने तरीके से डिजाइन कर सके, जो हार्डवेयर है वो हम अपने तरीके से डिजाइन कर सके. Fine. The next topic is behavioral style procedural assignment. Now, what do you mean by procedural assignment? As we know that Verilog is actually a concurrent language. What does it mean? That every line will be executed at the same time. They will be executed concurrently, not one by one, right? लेकिन if we are going to use the if statement, अगर हमें केस स्टेटमेंट यूज करना है या तो हमें कोई एक चीज है वो नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स डिजाइन करनी है, वाइल लूप यूज करते हैं, फोर लूप यूज करते हैं, राइट? सो हमें क्या करना पड़ता है, हमें कुछ वैल्यू पहले याद रखनी पड़ती है, हार्डवेयर को कुछ वैल्यू है वो स्टोर करनी पड़ेगी, प्रीवियस वैल्यू, राइट? So here you will have to design a sequential circuit, or you can say sequential execution must be there for the Verilog, right? और उसके लिए भी there are two types. First one, using the initial block, as we have already seen this block in the test bench, and another is always block, right? So initial and always block में हम जो कुछ भी लिखेंगे all the lines within this block will be executed one by one sequentially, right? लेकिन अगर वहाँ पे multiple initial blocks हैं या तो multiple always blocks हैं, then these blocks will be executed concurrently. पूरा का पूरा ब्लॉक है वो concurrently execute होता है, लेकिन ब्लॉक के अंदर की जो लाइंस होती हैं they will be executed sequentially. For example, we can say that this initial is used only for the test bench, right? क्योंकि अगर आप हार्डवेयर की बात करते हो तो हार्डवेयर में हम किसी को इनिशियलाइज नहीं कर सकते, क्योंकि इनिशियलाइजेशन जो है वो हमें आपको बाहर से देना पड़ेगा, हार्डवेयर में आपको बाहर से इनपुट देना पड़ेगा, राइट? सो टेस्ट बेंच के लिए ही आप इनिशियल वैल्यू डिसाइड कर सकते हो. हार्डवेयर के लिए you will have to give the inputs from the outside, right? So this initial block is always used for only in test bench. Is always used. Okay, now the syntax is true. Initial is used only in the test bench, right? क्योंकि वहीं आप इनिशियलाइज कर सकते हो, सिमुलेशन के लिए आप इनिशियलाइज करते हो. लेकिन अगर आपको हार्डवेयर में किसी को इनिशियलाइज करना है, देन यू विल हैव टू गिव दैट वैल्यू एक्सटर्नली. आपको उस वायर को हाई या लो बाहर से देना पड़ेगा. सो हार्डवेयर के लिए दिस इज नॉट यूज्ड. Always block can be used in the both cases, in the module itself, in the program itself, as well as in the test bench. Always can be used in program as well as test bench. For example, in a test bench, we are writing initial C in is equals to 1 dash B 0. That means C की value जो है, it is 0, 1 bit 0 है. The another line I am writing is initial, then we say begin, then say dash 5, A is equals to dash B1 and B is equals to 1 dash B1, for example. Then I am writing as like hash 5, A is equals to 1 dash B0 and B remains unchanged, for example. And this initial ends over here. Then another initial line, and we have written like hash 25 finish and module, right? So हमने 3 इनिशियल ब्लॉक यहाँ पे इनिशियलाइज किए हैं, राइट? सो फर्स्ट ब्लॉक, सेकंड ब्लॉक एंड थर्ड ब्लॉक स्टार्ट एक साथ हो गए, राइट? तीनों ब्लॉक एक साथ, बिकॉज ऑल द ब्लॉक्स विल स्टार्ट कॉन्करेंटली, लेकिन उसके अंदर जो लाइंस है दे विल बी एग्जीक्यूटेड सिक्वेंशियली, राइट? So this initial and this initial, all these 3 initial blocks will start at, you can say, 0 second, 0 time unit. Let's say this is there, t equals to 0. Right? And at that time, the value of C in is 1 dash B0. This is your C in, line of C in. This is something we see in simulator, right? और उसकी जो value है, it is 1 dash B0. Then at the same time this initial block is also generated, but ये initial है वो 0 पे start होगा. After 5 time units, this test, these values will be allocated to the A and B, right? So after 5 time units, let's say this is the time t equals to 5, t equals to 5, and at 5 time units your a and this is the b, so a and it's a b and the value of a, here this value will be x, यहाँ पे ये जो value है वो x रहेगी, and after some time, after 5 time units, this value will go 1 dash b0 and b will be 1 dash b1. Okay, now at the same time if we are using another after 5 seconds, क्योंकि ये sequentially run हो रहा है, right? Sequentially run हो रहा है. So this is t equals to 10. t equals to 10 पे क्या होता है, a की value is being changed. So now the value of a will be 1 dash, सॉरी यहाँ पे मैंने गलती से इंटरचेंज ले लिया, बोथ आर 1, यहाँ पे 1 था ना, here 1 was there, right? And after some time this value becomes 0, but this value is not changed, b does not change, so value of b will be 1 dash b1 as it is. Now what says it, at the same time the third initial block is also being generated, it is also being initialized, which is after 25 seconds your simulation should be finished, right? So after 25 time units, if let's say this is the 25, your simulation will be ended. Right? So this is how we are using the number of initial blocks can be used in the test bench. Also you can use the combination of initial and always, you can also use the always blocks, right? Lekin initial blocks can never be used in the program itself. Initial is only used for the test bench. Okay, so is it clear till now? The other thing what should be kept in mind while using the initial and always block is that variable inside the blocks should always be the reg type, right? Another thing to be noted is variables in initial and always block must be reg type, right? So जैसे जब भी हम आउटपुट लिखते हैं, जैसे मैंने आपको बोला था कि हम लिखते हैं आउटपुट f, so बाय डिफॉल्ट वो वायर हो जाता है, राइट? बाय डिफॉल्ट वो क्या होता है, वायर होता है. सो उसे आपको रेज डिफाइन करने के लिए यू विल हाउ टू राइट आउटपुट रेज f, उसके बाद ही आप उसे आप उसे ऑलवेज ब्लॉक या इनिशियल ब्लॉक के अंदर यूज कर सकते हो. एंड दिस वाज द रीजन कि जब हम टेस्ट बेंच बनाते हैं, एट दैट टाइम आउटपुट्स आर डिक्लेयर्ड एज रेज, राइट? So another difference is the initial block is executed only once while always block is executed continuously. For example, the clock, अगर हमें clock generate करनी है, right? So to generate the clock we can write a module generating clock. एक हमें प्रोग्राम बना रहे हैं जिसका नाम है जनरेटिंग क्लॉक, और जिसके लिए वी आर नॉट गिविंग एनी इनपुट, आई एम ओनली डिफाइनिंग आउटपुट रेज क्लॉक. and initial में उसे I'm initializing it at initial clock is equals to 1 dash b 0. Initially हम उसे 0 बनाते हैं, right? इसके बाद we are writing always at. This is the syntax to use the always block. Always at in bracket the condition, right? कि whatever it may be. लेकिन अगर हमें condition नहीं देनी है then you can also write as it is. So always after 5 time units your clock should be inverted, right? अगर clock 0 है तो clock 1 होगी, at every 5 time units अगर 1 है तो 0 हो जाएगी. And this is how you can generate the clock signal. Now यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो कि हमने पहले ये जो प्रोग्राम लिखा तो यहाँ पे हमने बिगिन और एंड लिखा था, यहाँ पे हमने नहीं लिखा है. द रीज़न इज कि जब इनिशियल या ऑलवेज ब्लॉक में एक ही सिंगल लाइन एग्जीक्यूट करवानी है एट दैट टाइम बिगिन एंड एंड इज नॉट नेसेसरी. But if there are multiple lines to be executed within the initial and always block, at that time you will have to use the begin and end statement. Then again we are writing that initial and initial hash 100, that means after 100 time units dollar finish, right? So what this program will do, this program will generate a clock pulse up to 100 time units. 100 टाइम यूनिट तक ये जनरेट करेगा, ठीक है? फाइन. सो अदर सिक्वेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स कौन कौन से हो सकते हैं? अदर सिक्वेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स we can that can be used for begin and end. All the sequential statement के लिए आपको begin और end देना है, right? And these are if else statement भी sequential होगा. Then case statement you have used, so case statement भी sequential है. While statement is also a sequential statement. For loop is also a sequential statement. Repeat is also a sequential statement. So these all are the sequential statements.